I'm Shannon Thrasher, and this is 30-Second Tactics. If you're new to the channel, you don't know who I am, like I said, my name is Shannon Thrasher. I run a non-profit training corporation called Prep Inc. I'll put a description or a link in the description. If you guys are interested, it's law enforcement first responder training. It's provided absolutely free of charge to the students. Okay, so like the video says, instructors can't shoot. Well, what do I mean by that? I don't mean they can't shoot well. Some do, some don't. I mean they can't find the time to shoot. Most instructors I know, and of course I'm only speaking for myself and those that I know, don't have a lot of time to actually work on their own skills. We are, constantly working on lesson plans. We're constantly teaching, out on the range, in the classroom, what have you. And then most of us don't have a full-time teacher instructor position, so we have a regular job to do, and that's my case. But point being, if you're an instructor, if you're listening to this, you want to be an instructor, get out there and shoot, guys. I preach it all the time, but I got to practice what I preach. So just had the recent shooting at the mall where the Good Samaritan armed 22-year-old kid shot the bad guy and put a mass murder spree that could have been 10, 20, 50, who knows how many people, put it down in about 15 seconds. Now there's kind of conflicting reports still early on whether or not the shootout took 15 seconds or that it took 15 seconds for the good guy shooter to respond to the bad guy shooter. But we're going to run with the term 15 seconds right now. So with that in mind, I try to develop courses and classes and use other people's classes. Good instructors steal from each other based on reality. And, we never know what the next shooting is going to be. But we know what the last shooting was, at least the last big publicized one, which was, the one I just talked about. So we set up the Dicken Drill, and you're going to hear this again on the video, but it's trying to duplicate the circumstances of that shooting. You shoot from 40 yards with a handgun at a silhouette target, and you get 15 seconds to shoot. Again, I'm not sure that's really what happened, but that's what we're running with. And he got 8 out of 10 hits, so that's what we're going with at minimum. So go ahead and watch this, and I'll be right back. All right, this is the Dicken Drill. 40 yards, 10 shots, 15 seconds. We're looking for 8 hits, minimum. All right, that was 10.6 seconds. Let's see how we did. All right, we got exactly what I felt like we got, which is 9 out of 10. That first one, I totally pulled it. That's on me. Okay, guys, I'm going to run the Dicken Drill with my plain Jane, no bells and whistles, EDC, and Glock 19. See how we do. It's 15 seconds, 40 yards, 10 shots, minimum standard 8 out of 10. All right, so 9 of those shots were from a previous run, and I got 7 more. So I just missed the standard, which I'm not surprised. I don't shoot that gun much. That's on me. No optic or anything, but still, if that was real world, 7 out of 10, pretty good. All right, and we're back in the nice, cool studio. It was 107 degrees out of the range, so I'm just going to throw that alibi out there real quick. So as you can see, guys, I'm not Superman. When I don't practice for a while, my skills diminish. I'm not embarrassed to put that out there to the world. I had an instructor once ask the class, should you shoot in front of your students? And of course, there's 2 big arguments. The first one being, no, you shouldn't shoot in front of your students because if you have a bad day, a glitch or whatever, you might lose confidence in you, thinking you're a bad shot. And the other one, of course, is, of course you should shoot in front of your students because you should be able to instill that confidence in them that you know what you're doing, and then go from there. But I'm not afraid to say I'm not the best shooter out there. Even when I'm on peak performance and been shooting all day or all week, there's still someone out there that can shoot better than me. But again, keep the fundamentals, keep practicing. I think it's pretty obvious from the video a few minutes ago that if you let yourself get rusty, it'll show on paper, and we don't want it to show in the real world. So a little humbling experience for me. Like I said, not afraid to share it with you guys. If you have any questions, comments, comment section's there for you. There's an email link at the website. Again, prepinktraining.org is the website. Should be on the screen right now. Right there. I don't know how they do this on the other videos. We'll see where we put it. All right, guys. That's all I have for you this time. As always, work, train, repeat. Stay safe.